what is requested. But the people who have done the work that keeps America going and growing have been off the radar screen to the current president and the Republican leadership in Washington. It's as though you were invisible. You're struggling, you lose your health care. We don't see it. Remember when George Bush was asked, well, what are people supposed to do who don't have health insurance? Well, they can go to the emergency room, he said. There's a man who has to spend a lot of time in an emergency room lately. So we know that the great American middle class, which really made America what we are today, must once again assume the rightful place at the center of this economy if we're going to maintain our standard of living and our quality of life. I grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in Illinois. I went to public schools in that state and was raised by parents who taught me that I had to be responsible and self-reliant. But I was also taught that we had an obligation to one another. That's what I learned in my church. That's what I learned in my school. But there was something unique about the American community where we gave each other the support needed when it was called for. And we're seeing that once again in our response to the devastation along the Gulf Coast because of Hurricane Ike. The Red Cross needs your help. Other charitable organizations need your help because there's going to be an enormous amount of rebuilding. Thus far, thankfully, the loss of life has not been great, but the devastation is overwhelming. And I have no doubt that Americans will reach out and reach deep to help our fellow citizens along the Gulf Coast in their time. So this election is going to be a game changer. We have the opportunity to go beyond the failed policies of the last 8 years or continue them. I hear a lot of talk about the election. People ask their friends and neighbors, well, who are you for? That's not the right question. The right question is, who is for you? You ask, there is only one answer. It's Barack Obama and Joe Biden. I have served with Senator Obama for nearly 4 years in the Senate. I campaigned with him for 16 months, crisscrossing our country, and certainly from one end of Ohio to the next. I was in 22 debates with him, but who's counting? So I have seen his passion and determination and his grace and his grit. He has lived the American dream. There isn't a country in the world where his story could have happened except right here in America. Fortunate that Joe Biden will be Barack Obama's partner. He's a strong leader and a good man. He understands both the economic stresses here at home and our strategic challenges abroad.
Yes.
They are a great team for America.
Yes.
But they can't help us unless we elect them. And that's why I'm here to encourage all of you to do everything you can. The choice is clear. And I know what choice I'm making in November, and I hope you'll make the same choice. I know that our next president is going to walk into that Oval Office and find a stack of some of the biggest problems in the world waiting. So we need leadership that is going to tackle those the right way, that keeps in mind that politics is not an end in itself, it's a means to an end. And the end is a strong, growing, vibrant economy and an American community that is coming together instead of dividing and falling apart. So I want to just rephrase slightly what I said at the Denver Convention. If you look at everything that's going on in the world and what's at stake in this election, no way, no how, no McCain, and no payment. Personal with you, because this is not going to be an easy election. I mean, it should be. Think about it. But our elections are always close. It just seems to be something in American political DNA these days. And I've been involved in presidential politics going back a long time. 10 presidential elections over the last 40 years. Now somebody's supposed to yell out, you don't look like it. And during those 10 elections, Democrats have won only 3 of them. Now, 300 may be a good batting average, but it's a lousy record for changing our country and giving the American people the results we are looking for. So what's going to make the difference? What will make the difference is what each and every one of you do. How hard you will work to elect. Well, you got to elect them first. You can't make a difference if you don't actually take the oath of office, right? So you can't just assume this is going to happen. You got to make it happen because it's hard. Supported me. I thank you, and I ask you to work as hard for Barack Obama you are going to work as hard as possible and be determined. We will win. And when we win, we will have won for everyone. Now, Barack and I may have started out on 2 separate paths, but we are on one journey now. And that journey, if we do our part, leads right to the White House. So let me ask you,